Hi, boys and girls. Welcome to your house meeting, our January house meeting. I wanted to just take a couple of minutes and talk to you about our focus for today, the skill that we're going to work on developing. I'm going to start by reviewing something you're very familiar with. So, you guys know about Brunswick Pride: performance, respect, integrity, determination, and effort. Those are the traits that we utilize to show expected behavior, how we earn those pride points. So, this is something you're very familiar with. Over here next to that is something you've actually seen before. This is called Journey of a Blue Devil. And on this, there are 5 different skills or what we call competencies that everyone here at Towsley and everyone in Brunswick hopes to develop in all of our students that attend Brunswick schools by the time that they graduate. So we worked with critical thinking for the past couple of house meetings. And today I want to talk to you a little bit about this one. This says adaptability. Say that with me. Adaptability. Here is the word adaptability, and I have a palm tree, not just because I love the beach and love to be at a place with palm trees, but for a different reason. Raise your hand if you remember why I have a palm tree. Why? How does that connect to adaptability? Just think in your mind, and this might help you remember. If you remember, I read A Little Spot of Flexible Thinking to you as the read aloud earlier this week. And it gives this metaphor, this connection to a palm tree and being a flexible thinker. So in the book, it talks about how an oak tree is firm and strong and doesn't bend or adapt very well to like a big storm or a big change. But a palm tree is flexible and is able to adjust to change. And so we're going to talk today and give you lots of reminders about thinking like a palm tree, be like a palm tree. And that's to help you remember that we want to be adaptable. So, what is adaptability? The simplest way I can explain it is adaptability means you have to react to new information or adjust to a new situation. And this happens all the time to you guys. You don't realize it probably, but we are often having to be adaptable. Sometimes they're small changes, and sometimes they're really big changes. And so, your teachers in the next few weeks are going to start pointing it out when someone demonstrated adaptability or when you're in a situation during the day where you have to be adaptable. So we think it's a really important skill that's going to impact you for your entire lives. So let's talk a little bit about a couple of things real quickly to help you be adaptable. So I think the biggest thing, the number one thing that you have to be able to do is manage your emotions, self-regulate or control your emotions. Because oftentimes when there's an unexpected change, it can be really hard. It's often something that we didn't want, and it was something that we weren't expecting. And again, these can be little things like you were planning on going through the breakfast line and looking forward to that delicious cinnamon roll, and today they're out of them. But for you, it's a small problem, but it might make a big feeling for you, and that's really hard. And if you can't control that emotion you're having, it's going to be really hard to adjust and adapt to the change that you have to have with breakfast. It can be a bigger thing too, and we'll talk about that. Some different scenarios where you have to be adaptable. But we talk all the time at Towsley about strategies to help us control our emotions and regulate. So when we're out of the green zone, when we're feeling frustrated or anxious or sad or all those different things, we've learned lots of different strategies to get us back into the green zone, which means we're in control of our emotions and we're regulated. Like, for example, we've talked about different types of breathing. That's one thing, or using different fidgets, or going to the peaceful spot or the rest and return in your classroom. So there's lots of different things we can do. But that's the biggest thing I want you to remember is being able to have a strategy that helps you can control your emotions so that you can get through whatever change it is and adapt. A couple other things real quickly that are tools is knowing that it's okay to fail. It's okay to make mistakes. You want to learn new ways of doing things. You want to step out of your comfort zone, and that helps you be better able to adapt to change. And along with that is when you have to do that, you have to be resilient. Resiliency and adaptability go hand in hand. They go together. You don't want to avoid things that are hard. You want to challenge yourself. And the more you do that, you're building your adaptability. When you can work through obstacles and face changes and overcome them, that's helping you become adaptable. And so we're going to remember to be that flexible thinker, like all the different things they showed in the read aloud. You want to think like a palm tree. So again, this is a skill that we're introducing to you this week, but it's something we're going to talk about all year long because it's going to impact you from now through your entire lives about different situations where you have to adapt, where you have to react to a change. And it's going to help you in a lot of different areas. So I hope you enjoy what we're going to do. You're going to be playing a game, and then you're going to be doing a building activity, a STEM challenge. So I hope you enjoy the time with all the people in your house. And I hope you can learn a little bit more about how to be adaptable. All right, have a good meeting.